Could this truly signal the end of an era? When whispers first surfaced that Kim Tom, beloved worldwide as BTS's V, might be stepping back for an extended period, the internet went into instant meltdown. Shock, denial, heartbreak, millions of ARMYs flooded social platforms demanding answers. One question echoed louder than any other: why is Taehyung leaving, and for how long? Matters only worsened when HYBE released a puzzling, half-explained statement, one that raised far more questions than it answered. And when Jungkook appeared visibly emotional during a schedule shortly after, the rumor mill erupted. Was this the beginning of a tragic shift for BTS? Was Taehyung's absence just creative exploration, or the warning sign of something permanent? For weeks, Taehyung had been unusually quiet. Fans noticed skipped appearances, paused collaborations, and an eerie silence from someone known for raw artistry and constant inspiration. Then came the leak that escalated everything, a claim that Taehyung was preparing for a long-term overseas project that might keep him away for years. That single allegation sent fandom spiraling into chaos. And HYBE's vague follow-up only fueled the panic. In a short but loaded statement, a HYBE representative confirmed that Taehyung was gearing up for a major chapter in his career that required a lengthy commitment. No details. No reassurance. Just enough ambiguity to break the internet in half. To the public, it sounded like a farewell dressed as professionalism. To ARMY, it felt like heartbreak wearing a suit. And to Jungkook, Taehyung's closest partner in countless performances and memories, it felt like losing someone who had always been by his side. Rumors exploded claiming Jungkook had cried during a private staff meeting after hearing the full details of Taehyung's plan. One alleged quote from him, "I didn't think it would be this soon," spread like wildfire, intensifying fears. What did this soon mean? Was HYBE hiding something monumental? Behind the flawless glamour of BTS lies something deeply human. 7 men who grew up together but are now walking roads shaped by individual dreams. For Taehyung, an introspective soul with artistic ambitions far beyond music, exploring film, art, and global creativity has always been part of his identity. But the timing, right after a long period of silence from the members, felt too symbolic to ignore. Fans sensed a shift. Something transforming not only Taehyung, but BTS itself. In Seoul, HYBE's headquarters became a frenzy of cameras, reporters, and uneasy fans. Industry experts warned that such an extended absence could permanently alter BTS's dynamic. They noted HYBE's unusual phrasing, something rarely used unless the commitment was significant. Many believed Taehyung was stepping into a new world entirely, one where distance wasn't just physical, it was transformational. But there was another layer. Insiders murmured about long-standing tensions between Taehyung's free-spirited creativity and HYBE's strict scheduling demands. Leaked messages suggested Taehyung had been requesting a personal sabbatical for over a year to pursue deeper artistic studies. The final approval, after endless negotiations, was described as a win for Taehyung, but an emotional loss for everyone else. Jungkook's feelings, too, seemed unavoidably affected. During a recent live stream, when a fan mentioned Taehyung, his expression shifted. His smile faded, his voice softened. "Sometimes people you care about have to find themselves," he said quietly. "And you support them even when it hurts." Fans replayed that clip endlessly, convinced it was a confession. Meanwhile, the mystery around Taehyung's destination grew. HYBE refused to say where he was heading, only calling it a private location for creativity. Speculation exploded: Europe? The US? A secluded art residency? Some pointed to Taehyung's past comments about wanting to see life through different artistic lenses, comments that now felt like foreshadowing. Then, old clips resurfaced, especially one where Taehyung told Jungkook, "If I ever leave for a while, promise me you'll keep singing for both of us." It gained millions of views overnight, shaking fans to their core. Industry analysts predicted that HYBE's approach signaled a new era, one focused on individual branding rather than group-centered activity. But even within that framework, Taehyung's situation felt unusually emotional, almost spiritual. This didn't feel like business. This felt like metamorphosis. Jungkook, according to people close to him, had been spending late nights in the studio, sifting through old recordings, early practice videos, and unreleased duets with Taehyung. A staff member claimed he's proud of Taehyung. But he's scared too. Scared of change. Fans everywhere felt the same. Proud of Taehyung's growth. Terrified of distance. And unsure whether this chapter signaled something ending or beginning. Then came the twist. Just when the panic reached its peak, HYBE released a detailed clarification, and everything shifted. The truth, Taehyung was not leaving. He was not going on an indefinite hiatus. He was not stepping away from BTS. HYBE explained that the earlier phrasing extended creative activity had been mistranslated and misinterpreted. The actual meaning, Taehyung was preparing for a global artistic collaboration involving travel and long production hours, but not disappearance. Within minutes, the fandom's emotional storm began dissolving. Every rumor about Jungkook breaking down was confirmed false. A staff member said, "People forget you can feel things deeply without it becoming tragedy." Jungkook is supportive, not devastated. The clarification triggered deeper conversations within the fandom. How had a single misunderstood phrase turned into a global panic? Why had fear overshadowed trust so quickly? Fans realized the emotional bond they shared with BTS, while beautiful, also made them vulnerable to believing worst-case scenarios. One viral comment summarized it perfectly. "We were so afraid of losing him that we didn't wait to listen. Fear made us believe what wasn't real." HYBE released another follow-up statement acknowledging fans' emotions. "We understand how deeply you care. Please continue to trust the journey our artists take." In the quiet after the chaos, Taehyung and Jungkook themselves eased the world's heart. Jungkook wrote on Weverse, "Don't worry. We're still here, always." Taehyung followed with, "Every step I take with love. Silence doesn't mean goodbye." And just like that, what began as panic evolved into maturity. Perspective replaced fear. And the connection between BTS and ARMY emerged stronger than before. Because in the world of BTS, nothing truly ends. It simply transforms.